freeze spaghetti sauce too, if you have the right containers to freeze spaghetti sauce. I do have a little freezer, so you know that is helping out. But yes, you can freeze spaghetti sauce, and if you have the right containers, because the thing is with spaghetti sauce is that with any type of meat or anything is a freezer burn, and I'm trying to perfect that, and I'm hoping I come up with something. Okay, to keep freezer burns. You hear about baggies and all this stuff. They still do the freezer burn thing, so I'm trying to perfect that a little bit, and see what I can come up with, and little things like that. But I'm waiting for the water to get done here, so I can go ahead and can and put up. And there's going to be some series, I think, too, that I'm going to make is how to freeze some things like cabbage. And I have like 62 cabbage rolls made up, and I will give you the recipe that I use that I've been told. I've given some to my neighbors and everything, how good my cabbage rolls are, and I'll give you the ingredients on that. So if you're into cooking the way I am, you're going to enjoy the canning, and you're going to enjoy watching the recipes that I have. And these are all self-taught. And because I love to experiment with food, I am the type of person I can't afford to go out and buy what they want in the store. So I don't have the expense that way of experimenting. I use what I have in my kitchen. And that is the best way to cook, I think. So, but I'm waiting for the jars to get done, and then I'll go ahead and show you how to do it all. Okay, our jars are to a full boiling point. This is the point in which you want to go ahead and drain your jars and take them out. I have all my utensils here in front of me, which I'll be using, and I'll be loading up the sauce. Alright, I'm going to go over here. Always put a lid on it because it does boil faster that way. What I'll do is here, take out number one. This is kind of dangerous, but you've got to be very, very careful. Okay, drain the water out, like so. Take it over here to your clean station. Leave the other jars in there under boiling water. Do not take them out because the simple fact they could get contaminated. Now I want to take my little funnel and I want to take my little wooden spoon and I'm going to go ahead. Alright, wait a minute until I get my thing. I do everything with my bare hands. Very seldom do I do anything with a mitten. Alright. What I'm going to do to show you, this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and start placing my sauce in there, making sure that there's one piece of big garlic in there. Alright. Put in the jars, like so. Always leave a 1/4 of an inch from the top. Always. Because what happens is when you can, the food is actually cooking and it needs a place to bubble or steam up. That is the purpose on that. Now, this is where I have this. See how far from the top? Yeah, wow. Ooh. Alright. I'm going to re-clean this. This is my preference because I don't want no food on the funnel. None. So I just kind of rinse it off because I'm using the same batch. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this here. This is about how far from the top that you have to be. Let me get it closed up. Alright. Now if you notice, there's food right here. You have to clean that off of there. That is a must. Take some bleach water and some Dawn. Okay. You wipe around the rims, inside and out, like so. I don't know if you guys can see that, because I am not at a TV station, this is a video. Okay, you just take a rag, inside, just around this rim here, you wipe around on the outside. Now, you take your little magnet. I have the water on low so they're still sterilized. And what you do is you place it right there on the top. Actually, I'm holding it. There we go. Put this down. There we go. So you don't touch it. Now, these may go on the outside, but they still need sterilized because they are going on the jar. It doesn't matter. I don't care how you look at it. Alright. You tighten this up just enough where it feels comfortable for you. Loose, but not too loose. Too loose or not too tight. It's just like a happy medium there. You lay that aside, or what you can do is put it in your pot, which my water's already boiling. But I'm going to hold off on that for a few seconds until I get all the jars done up. I'll be back with you in a sec.